Have you ever heard of a place where the dragon still lives? No, this isn't a fantasy novel. Welcome to Indonesia, the land of Komodo dragons. Allow me to paint a picture of a land so vast, it's comprised of over 17,000 islands, each one unique, each one a world of its own. From the western tip of Sumatra to the eastern edge of Papua, Indonesia is a tapestry of landscapes and cultures, woven together by a common thread of resilience and adaptability. This is Indonesia, the world's largest archipelago, a country of islands so numerous, they're still not entirely sure of the exact count. Here, diversity isn't just a buzzword, it's a way of life. Each island boasts its own culture, its own traditions, its own natural beauty. It's like stepping into a different country every time you hop from one island to another. But Indonesia is more than just its islands. It's a country of contrasts and contradictions. It's the fourth most populous country in the world, yet it's also one of the most biodiverse. It's a country where modern cities like Jakarta and Bandung coexist with ancient traditions and timeless landscapes. Indonesia is a land of volcanoes and rainforests, of rice terraces and coral reefs. It's a country where you can find the world's largest flower, the rafflesia, and the world's smallest primate, the tarsier. And yes, it's also the only place on Earth where the mighty Komodo dragon still roams free. In Indonesia, the unexpected is the norm. It's a place where the mundane becomes magical, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. It's a country that will challenge your perceptions, stretch your horizons, and make you question everything you thought you knew about the world. So, buckle up as we dive into the fascinating world of Indonesia, where the unexpected is the norm. Did you know that Indonesia is a melting pot of more than 300 ethnic groups? Yes, you heard it right. Indonesia, an intriguing archipelago nestled in Southeast Asia, is a vibrant tapestry of cultures. It's a place where diversity isn't just appreciated, it's celebrated. Imagine a place where over 700 languages echo through the air, each one a unique thread in the rich cultural fabric of this nation. Each of these ethnic groups brings its own distinct flavor to the table, contributing to a cultural mosaic that is as varied as it is vibrant. Just think about it. The Javanese with their refined courtly arts, the Balinese with their captivating dance dramas, the Batak of Sumatra with their hauntingly beautiful vocal music, and the Dayak of Borneo with their longhouses and magnificent tattoos. Each group, each island, each village contributes its own thread to this intricate tapestry. And it's not just about the people. The cultural heritage of Indonesia is also reflected in the multitude of art forms that have been nurtured here. Traditional music, like the hypnotic gamelan, dances, such as the elegant legong or the fiery kecak, and art forms, like the intricate batik textiles and the dramatic wayang puppet theater, all add to the richness of this cultural panorama. But it's not just the diversity that's impressive, it's the unity that's truly awe-inspiring. Amidst all this variety, there's a common thread of mutual respect and tolerance that binds these different cultures together. It's a testament to the Indonesian philosophy of Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, which translates to unity in diversity. In Indonesia, culture isn't just something that's preserved in museums or performed on stages. It's a living, breathing entity that shapes every aspect of life, from the food people eat, to the clothes they wear, to the rituals they perform, and the stories they tell. Indonesia is truly a cultural kaleidoscope, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Dragons, tigers, orangutans. Sounds like a wildlife documentary, doesn't it? Well, Welcome to the wild side of Indonesia. Indonesia's natural beauty is a magical tapestry woven from a rich array of biodiversity that's almost unparalleled anywhere else in the world. This vibrant nation is home to an array of wildlife that's as diverse as it is fascinating. Imagine coming face to face with the world's largest lizard, the Komodo dragon. It's almost like stepping into a prehistoric world where dragons still rule. Venture deeper into the wilderness, and you might hear the rustle of the Sumatran tiger, the roar of the orangutans, or the chirping of the over 1,600 bird species that call this island nation home. Every corner of this country is brimming with life, a testament to Indonesia's commitment to conservation. But Indonesia's natural wonders are not confined to its wildlife. The landscapes here are equally breathtaking and diverse. Picture a land of active volcanoes that light up the night sky with their fiery displays, a place where Earth's raw power is on full display. Now, imagine lush rainforests, their canopies teeming with life, their floors a riot of color from countless species of flora. These are the lungs of the world, a verdant paradise that breathes life into every creature that steps into its embrace. And let's not forget about the stunning beaches that adorn Indonesia's coastline. These are places of tranquility, where turquoise waters meet pristine white sands, where you can watch the sun rise or set against the backdrop of the endless sea. From the wild to the serene, Indonesia's natural wonders are an exciting, ever-changing spectacle that's sure to capture your imagination. Whether you're a wildlife enthusiast, a landscape lover, or a beach bum, there's something here for everyone. From the wild to the serene, Indonesia's natural wonders are sure to leave you spellbound. But the intrigue doesn't end there. Imagine a funeral that's a grand celebration, or a dance that tells an epic tale. Sounds unusual? Welcome to the intriguing traditions of Indonesia. The Toraja people of South Sulawesi have a unique perspective on death. For them, death is not a somber event, but a grand celebration. Known as Rambu Solo, this funeral ceremony can often last for several days, with feasts, music, and dance. The Toraja believe that the deceased spirit remains with their family until the Rambu Solo, when it begins its journey to Puya, the afterlife. It's a time of joy and merriment, as the family and community come together to send their loved one off on this important journey. But Indonesia's fascinating traditions aren't limited to funeral rites. Travel to the enchanting island of Bali, and you'll be mesmerized by the captivating traditional dances. Each dance tells a story, often drawn from Hindu epics like the Ramayana and Mahabharata. The Kecak dance, for instance, is a dramatic retelling of the Ramayana, performed not with musical instruments, but with a chorus of human voices. The dancers' intricate movements, expressive faces, and colorful costumes make this a visual spectacle that you won't forget. And who can forget the Javanese tradition of wayang puppet theater? These aren't your average puppets, mind you. They're intricately crafted masterpieces, casting dramatic shadows on a translucent screen as the puppeteer, or dalang, brings them to life. Wayang performances often last all night, with the dalang narrating stories from the Hindu epics or Indonesian folklore. And let's not forget the bull races of Madura, a thrilling spectacle where pairs of bulls are raced down a muddy track, cheered on by excited spectators. This age-old tradition, known as Karapan Sapi, is a testament to the islanders' love for these majestic beasts and their competitive spirit. As we've seen, Indonesia's traditions are as diverse and fascinating as its landscapes. But what about the modern side of Indonesia? Skyscrapers, tech startups, bustling cities? Yes, we're still talking about Indonesia. Indonesia's modern face is as intriguing as its traditional one. Its bustling cities and urban landscapes are a testament to the country's economic growth and development. Jakarta, the capital city, is a prime example of this urban metamorphosis. Its skyline, dotted with towering skyscrapers, is a symbol of Indonesia's modernization. Pulsating with energy, Jakarta is an economic powerhouse in Southeast Asia. Its thriving economy is a melting pot of industries, ranging from manufacturing and services to the burgeoning sector of technology. Tech startups are sprouting like mushrooms after rain, creating a vibrant ecosystem for innovation. These startups are not just transforming the local market, but are also making their presence felt on the global stage, contributing to Indonesia's growing influence in the world economy. Another testament to Indonesia's modernization is its impressive infrastructure development. The country is crisscrossed by an extensive network of roads, bridges, airports, and seaports, connecting its numerous islands and facilitating commerce and communication. Indonesia's infrastructure is a mix of the old and the new, where traditional boats ply alongside modern ferries, and ancient temples stand in the backdrop of gleaming skyscrapers. But despite its rapid modernization, Indonesia has not lost its roots. The country's rich cultural heritage is still evident in its modern cities. Traditional arts and crafts flourish amidst the urban hustle, and age-old customs and festivals are celebrated with the same fervor as in the past. Indonesia's modernity is not just about economic progress or technological advancement. It's also about inclusivity, diversity, and sustainability. The country is making concerted efforts in areas like education, healthcare, and environmental conservation, striving to create a better future for its people. From traditional to modern, Indonesia is a country of contrasts. But before we wrap up, let's delve into one more fascinating aspect. Ready for a culinary adventure? Indonesian cuisine is as diverse and flavorful as the country itself. Let's embark on a gastronomic journey through the sprawling archipelago, home to a kaleidoscope of culinary traditions. Each region boasts its own unique flavors and ingredients, creating a tapestry of tastes that is as varied as Indonesia's many islands. First stop, nasi goreng, a dish as vibrant and bustling as the streets of Jakarta. Often dubbed the national dish of Indonesia, nasi goreng is a delightful fried rice dish, traditionally seasoned with sweet soy sauce, garlic, and tamarind. It's often garnished with everything from chicken and shrimp to fried eggs and crispy shallots. Not only is nasi goreng a scrumptious meal, but it also perfectly represents Indonesia's melting pot of cultures. Next up, satay. These skewers of marinated grilled meat are a street food staple across the country. Satay can be made from a variety of meats, including chicken, beef, and even goat. Each skewer is grilled to perfection and served with a tangy peanut sauce, a true testament to the balance of flavors that characterizes Indonesian cuisine. And of course, we can't forget about rendang. This slow-cooked beef curry hails from the Minangkabau region of West Sumatra and is often considered one of the world's most delicious dishes. Rendang is a labor of love, typically simmered for hours in a rich mixture of coconut milk and a symphony of spices until the beef is tender and the flavors are deeply infused. These dishes, while only a small sampling, offer a glimpse into the country's culinary landscape. They are created with local ingredients and traditional cooking methods, passed down through generations. Whether it's the aromatic spices, the fresh produce, or the time-honored techniques, each element contributes to the unique flavor profiles of Indonesian cuisine. Indonesia's cuisine is a delicious testament to its cultural diversity and rich heritage. Indeed, a journey through Indonesia is a feast for all senses. We've journeyed through the cultural tapestry, natural wonders, intriguing traditions, and modern facets of Indonesia. But what makes it truly magical? You see, the magic of Indonesia lies not just in the vibrant colors of its landscapes, nor solely in the rhythms of its traditional dances. The magic is not only in the bustling streets of its modern cities or the intricate flavors of its cuisine. The true magic of Indonesia is in the harmony of it all. It's in the way these elements weave together to create a tapestry that is as diverse as it is unified. As we voyaged through Indonesia's cultural tapestry, we discovered a rich mosaic of ethnic groups, each with their unique customs and languages, living side by side. We learned that the nation's motto, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, or unity in diversity, is not just a saying, but a lived reality. Exploring Indonesia's natural wonders, we marveled at its biodiversity, from the Komodo dragons of Komodo Island to the orangutans of Sumatra and Borneo. We found that each island, each mountain, each river tells a unique story of coexistence between man and nature. In the country's fascinating traditions, we saw a blend of indigenous customs, Hindu-Buddhist influences, and Islamic practices. We witnessed how these traditions are not relics of the past, but living parts of the Indonesian identity. And as we navigated modern Indonesia, we found a nation in the midst of exciting transformation. We saw the energy of its bustling cities, the innovation of its tech sector, and the resilience of its people. And of course, we savored the rich flavors of Indonesian cuisine, a delicious testament to the country's cultural diversity and history. So, what makes Indonesia truly magical? It's the diversity, the unity, the tradition, the modernity, the nature, the culture, and above all, the people. Indonesia, a land where dragons still roam, where ancient traditions meet modernity, and where every island tells a different story. Truly, a world in itself.